Hello and welcome to this screencast on parts of a linear equation, also known as a linear function. We talked before about how to write a linear equation, that it's the dependent variable equals the constant rate of change times the independent variable plus the starting value. So one way to remember that form is y equals mx plus b. So this is the form, it's called the slope-intercept form, and it is a way to kind of like a puzzle that you can put together and create a linear equation. So next to each of these letters, y, m, x, and b, you have these arrows. We're going to fill in those arrows with terms or parts for any linear equation. So let's get started. The y is the dependent variable, so you can write that in the arrow. The y is the dependent variable because the dependent variable is always graphed on the y-axis. X represents the independent variable, and that's because the independent variable is always graphed on the x-axis. When you write your equation, these parts will still be letters. They're variables, so they're still going to be a letter. They won't ever be a number. The other two letters, m and b, they represent constants. They are going to be filled in with numbers. So when you get done writing your equation, the m and the b will be a number, but the y and the x will still be a letter in your equation. So the m represents lots of things. First of all, anytime you have a number multiplied by a variable, that's called the coefficient. So the coefficient is the number in front of the variable. So m here would be a coefficient. But it's much more than that. It's going to be the constant rate of change. And remember, the constant rate of change is always a unit rate. And it will be the pattern in the graph and table as x increases by 1. Later, we'll also call it the slope. Then you have b. b is your starting value. It's what you add on. It's also the y-intercept, which is the more formal term for that. So b is the y-intercept, or the starting value. In a word problem, it would be the upfront fee that you're charged, or like a membership fee, or in the case of problem 2.1 with Henry and Emil, it was Henry's head start. So there it is, y equals mx plus b. So once you've filled in your graphic organizer, then you can begin writing equations, and you can use this graphic organizer anytime that you need to write an equation during class, and hopefully it's helpful to you. If you need to go back and watch some of this again, feel free to do that. Otherwise, I hope it was helpful, and have a great day.